Welcome back to the Luxurious Mom channel where we are on. Well, today is day 22, but we are going to play catch up, and do affirmation 21. And I just want to thank y'all as we come towards the last week of it all. Well, last 10 days, last 8 days, last 8 days. I just want to thank y'all for rocking out with me, catching these vibes, catching these healings, catching these gems and affirmations. And I need y'all to know that we're gonna get this healing. 2024 is ours. I don't care what nobody say. You don't confine to nobody talking shit. Talking about some 2023 was yours too. 2022. If you say it's yours, it's yours. You fucked up 2023. You got a whole nother year to do it right. Fuck what people saying. Y'all know I don't care what people say. I see how I be looking half the time. Cause it's real mom shit. I'm not about to be dialed up all the time. Y'all gotta excuse me. My allergies and sinuses trying to do something to me. I don't appreciate it. But yeah, y'all see how I be looking? It's real mom shit. It's how we look 85, 95% of the time. Tell me I'm lying. Put it in the comments right now if I'm lying. All right, let's hop into the lesson of the day, the affirmation of the day. So today is the 22nd, but we are doing affirmation 21 from 30 Days of Affirmation for Your Journey to Self-Care. Link in description. Y'all know where to get it. My Amazon storefront. Also, get the Journey to Self-Care. An active self-care day keeps the low vibes away. Y'all know the instructions. Write out each affirmation 3 times and then write 2 to 3 sentences on how you will apply it to your life. Affirmation 21. Can you do something for me? All right. Affirmation 21. I put in the work to better myself. I put in the work to better myself. I put in the work to better myself. Because who else gonna do it? This is the work, y'all. Showing up, watching your videos, getting on your Zoom about yourself. That's the work. I put in the work to better myself. Let me see where I want to read from. Everybody grab your Bibles and turn to chapter 1, page 8, chapter 1, defining self-care. This piece is bothering me. It's like, I don't know how to explain myself. I'm a perfectionist, but only to a certain extent, right? So when it gets to that annoying, just fuck it. Like, it be fuck it all the way out. Like, fuck it, we gonna rock with what we got. The perfection we got. Um, I kind of want to read this whole chapter. I fuck around the mic. I stop cussing so much, y'all. My kids are starting to cuss, and I call them. They sound just like me. That's the bad part. I don't know where to laugh with that. But chapter 1, defining self-care. Most people think self-care is dolled up, glammed out, and pretty. They think they have to keep their hair done or take long hot baths with candles or maybe even take themselves on a date. While self-care does consist of most of those things, it gets deeper than that, right? It gets ugly, it gets grimy, and it gets real painful. The first step to even beginning to care for self is finding out who self really is. Self is you, without the titles, limitations, conditions, and fear. Your soul, your energy, your aura. You have to cater to yourself's specific needs, depending on what trauma and pain you have suppressed, right? So, who are you truly? A great movie that has helped me become aware of who myself really was is an animated movie called Inside Out. It breaks down each character of a person in on the inside looking out. So the main character is a little girl named Riley, and at Riley headquarters, she had joy, anger, disgust, sadness, and fear running things. They would see life through her eyes, and each emotion would take over in different scenarios and make a memory. She also had different islands, which represented the core aspects of her personality she created from her core memories. She had Family Island, Friendship Island, Honesty Island, Hockey Island, and Goofball Island. So, okay, so this book is like a workbook. So I say to write out your 5 islands, figure out what they are, write them out. Boom, boom, boom. It's a work page in between the chapters. So I want to keep going though. Self care is actively working on the journey to heal your soul because we're all souls having a human experience. As I mentioned, it can be painful. And if you're not familiar and comfortable with pain, then are you really ready to heal? Life will find a way to place you in the most painful positions, and it is in those times that your soul is crying out to be healed. Pain and triggers are signals from your soul on what needs to be healed. So be grateful. Turn that energy around and be grateful for the ones closest to you, acting as the internal mirror. Because we're reflections, right? I think we went over that too. Last few videos. We're reflections of ourselves. Like we manifest reflections of ourselves. That's what it be. It gravitates for us. Because we're energy sources. So like energies attract and gravitate. So be grateful for the pain that they're activating in your life. And be most grateful to yourself for now being able to identify this. You have to teach yourself how to detach from anyone and love them only as much as they allow you to. This also includes your old self. So that wasn't all of it, but that's where I want to stop. Excuse me, y'all. My vitamins all at once. Probably breaking apart. I put in the work to better myself. Now, what's the work, you ask? The work is saying your affirmations. It is getting up, doing the one thing for your self care every day. The work is battling the negative thoughts with positive ones. The work is, if all you got, you know what I'm saying, is enough energy to do that in the bed today, that's the work. You did some work. You sat there and battled, combated those negative thoughts with positive ones. That's the work. The work is also, I'm going to go through it because I feel like the work is all of my chapters. The work is defining self care. The work is identifying your own flaws and toxic behaviors. The work is developing self discipline. The work is releasing stagnant energies. The work is raising your vibrations. The work is incorporating vibrations. The work is passing the test. God damn me preaching in here. I'm on fire. That's what my grand chic always say. On fire. You got me on fire talking about this because that's the work. A lot of people don't know what the work is. They be like, oh, shadow work, that sounds like witchcraft and blah 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 blah. Shadow work is working on your shadow self, your subconscious, your energy, your soul, your auras, working on your internal self. That's the shadow work. Now, what's the opposite of a shadow? I don't know. Your light work. I don't know what you want to call it, but that's your main work. That's your appearance. That's your upkeep, your health. You know what I'm saying? That's your physical. Shadow work is your spiritual. Working on those old triggers, the childhood trauma. That's the shadow work. This is the work. We are doing the work. for 30 days together. We're doing the work. Let's do the work. And it's nonstop. It's forever going. As long as you live, long as you're living, breathing, you have to do some kind of work if you want to keep evolving and growing and elevating and having a peaceful mindset and creating a peaceful life. So I put in the work to better myself. How do I plan on incorporating this affirmation into my life? What's the work that I'm planning on doing? Put in the work. I'm trying to, I know what I want to do now as far as putting in the work and going into 2024, but I've been trying to keep my answers, my 2 to 3 sentences, like a little vague, or not trying to get too specific. That's the same thing as vague, but not trying to get too specific on my current state, because I want to always be able to go back to this. I don't want to say, like, if I'm not, like, right now I'm struggling with starting back up to work out. I would say that for now, but I want to keep my Bible vague. So if I'm having a hard time putting in any kind of work, whether it's spiritual work, physical work. So that's why I want to keep this vague. I want to kind of, I guess I should have said that in the beginning. But no, it's this your journey to self care. If you need to, order another book. They free on Kindle until the end of the challenge. So how can I keep this vague? I put in the work to better myself. I put in the work to better myself. I put in the work to better myself. Okay, let's start here. Whenever I'm not feeling like my better self, I will write out, well, first, I will refer to this affirmation, affirmation 21. I put in the work to better myself. I will refer to this affirmation and then identify, whether I write it down, speak it, jot it down, speak, text, whatever I gotta do. I'm gonna identify what work that I need to be done, that's needed to be done. Okay? And I knock that shit off. I gotta do one thing one day at a time, that's what I'm doing. And that's what I'm about to put. And I knock that shit out. Um, yeah, I'm gonna keep it right there because, like I said, I want to keep it vague for anytime I need this. Affirmation 21. I put in the work to better myself. I put in the work to better myself. I put in the work to better myself. Whenever I'm not feeling like my better self, I will I will refer to this affirmation and then identify the work needed to be done. And then I knock that shit out. So that's what I got. It's day 22. About to record the next video. I might go live. I think I'm gonna go live. I just like pre-recording because it's easier to upload all my preset stuff. But anyway, put in the work so you can better yourself. Put in the work. And now you're able to reference these affirmations when times get tough, including the rules that you wrote on how you plan on applying them. So let's put in this work, moms. Let's get it in before 2024. Um, let's get this shit in, knock this shit out for ourselves, to better ourselves. That's what it's all about. Because it's the journey to whose care? Self care. How you at? I love y'all. Peace, love, blessings, and healing always.